Oh, this could be a good fight. Whether you're a commentator, a pundit, or just a boxing fan, these are the fights that just tend to give you a little butterfly in the tummy, George, when both guys come in thinking they're going to win and it's all on the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack Martin coming off a great win against Ryan Maycock. He's confident, challenging the unbeaten prospect. All's on the line for both fighters here tonight.
And a springboard for the winner. And an opportunity. The English title, by the way, is vacant at the moment, so there is a spot there for one of these area champions to put their name in the hat and launch themselves forward to try and win that title at least, maybe even more. And it's a fantastic opportunity. It's a really good test for us to watch unfold as well, Barry.
Yeah, and stylistically, it's a fantastic fight. You got Jack Martin, who's pressure, strong, aggressive, he's always busy, and CJ Challenger, fast hands, nice long reach, should use the ring more than he does sometimes, but he's very effective. Both landing with good right hands there.
And both leaving themselves in both punching and danger area in a couple of those exchanges. Nice clubbing right hand there from Challenger. Just holding his feet, willing to take a chance, willing maybe to also take a punch.
And just tipping that out, lovely 1-2 there from Challenger. Really good shot.
And there's a little dab with the glove, the right glove on the right eye there from Martin after one of those exchanges.
He just chopped down with the right hand, just hit the elbow, so you have to chop down with it.
You can see why. There's just a little mouse on under the right eye of Martin already.
Oh, good right hand back from Martin there, though.
This has been a stirring start, exactly as prescribed. Good jab there from Challenger. He missed with the right hand, but he came back with the left immediately.
Yeah, Martin a little bit guilty of leaving his head in, sort of, without moving it after letting his hands go. He's very aggressive here in the first round, wants to land some heavy shots from Challenger, but yeah, guilty of just leaving that head in the same position after the punch and getting caught with counters from Challenger.
Yeah, defensively, you fancy Challenger might just give opportunities to Martin, but there's also in these exchanges, there is the feeling that it may just be who lands first. Good right hand, that was a meaty right hand there from Martin.
Oh, good left hook.
He's working his way into it.
There's good left hook as well there from Martin. Oh, and again,
as he just shaky legs there, Challenger. Another of those shots got through, clubbing left hooks. There's an uppercut back from Challenger. Plenty of give and take at the end of this stirring opening first round.
Oh, and a chopping right hand back there from Martin, and a left hook.
Almost punching to a standstill here. Really good start from Challenger, but an emphatic finish from Martin, who's got through with some big shots. Well, I thought it would be good, didn't quite expect it to be that good. George, what a start.
And he's going to do what he did in the first round.
He started this round sharp.
Which for us is fantastic. That was a great watch.
Oh, another right hand got through in the first exchange from Martin. He's going to put his foot down, rely on his strength, his willpower in a sense as well. The die is cast.
Punching in threes now, Martin. It's made a bit of a difference as well.
Can't miss with the right hand at the moment, Martin.
Just stands too tall, doesn't he, Challenger? A little bit after he throws the shots.
And he's almost like a statue right in front of him. When they're exchanging, he's standing right in front of him.
So he does his work, and then he just needs to just slide out of distance.
Now the right hand gets through from Martin.
Good jab there, though, from Challenger. Needs to use that a little bit more. He throws in a distance here, Challenger. And I think that's a good shot, though. But that's not really helping him.
It might come down to fitness, willpower. It might come down to who can take the pressure most. And this is an intense start. Another right hand gets through from Martin. That's a recurring theme. You fancy Martin could probably do this for 10 rounds.
Yeah, unless he gets caught with a big shot. There are gaps there for challengers to exploit, like an uppercut through the middle, if he's brave enough to commit to the shot when Martin's coming forward. But at the minute, this is Martin's sort of fight. Even if Challenger is having success, this is Martin's sort of fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Once Martin's in range, he just wants to let his hands go, and he's trying to put a force of venom on every shot. He got through with an uppercut there in that exchange. It was a really good shot, which we haven't quite seen from him yet. It just goes to show that once he's in range, he just lets his hands go. He doesn't mind hitting gloves, knowing if he hits him with the first 3 or 4 shots hit gloves, but the 5 and 6 might go through and land on the target. It's worth its while for him in this sort of fight.
There, Martin manages to fight himself out of the corner. He had it back against the ropes. He managed to scrap his way out of that breathlessly. 2.5 minutes through the second round.
Just can't miss with that right hand though, Martin. Challenger's digging in, He's landing some good shots himself, trying to force the pace. But again, I go back to originate my same point. This is Martin's sort of fight.
Although
shot.
Challenger manages to force him back a couple of times in the last minute. Landed on his own clubbing right hand. Bell sounds, 6 minutes gone in a blur. I saw a lady in the audience at the end of that first round just take a huge deep breath, an exhalation of air, puff of the cheeks as if to say, oh, you could see the nervousness across her face, and we know exactly how you feel as we crack on with the third, and it's more of the same.
Oh, it's been a frantic 2 rounds so far.
When you sort of feel they can't keep it up, surely, but...
We've heard that before, though, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely right.
I always feel, Barry, when you watch these sort of fights, it's the fighter who tightens up the guard that makes the other guy miss. Or big right hand goes in for mine.
Yeah, I think he landed a left hook there, Martin. I don't know if he was just caught square briefly, Challenger. Just a brief wobble after the left hook, but he's still marching forward. They're toe-to-toe, both square on.
Well, Challenger's he's been caught with a good shot at the challenge, and he felt it. And he didn't do the sensible thing, but what he's done is really worked for him. He doubled down and just put more pressure on Martin.
George said it earlier, didn't he? I mean, Ricky Hatton was always the best at that. When you get hurt, get close, and George touched on that point before.
Well, if you could make the guy in front of you chase the shots because you're catching them, they can't get nothing through, so then maybe they're trying harder. That's when they're going to really empty the tank, and that's when you're going to find the openings for your catching fire, your counters. Shots that are going to pay dividend for you down the stretch. It's all action, and we're still in only round 3.
Yeah, unbelievable. I hate the phrase crossroads fight because I don't like the implications of what it means for the loser, but you can see the potential of what this means for the winner. Yes. In the way they're fighting. And that swelling under the right eye, which happened in the first minute of the first round for Martin, hasn't seemingly got any worse.
Oh, nice little movement on the target there from Martin.
Neither backing off. Again, a clipping right hook from Martin. Challenger wears it well.
Always trying to finish the round strong, isn't he, Challenger? Good left hook. Again, trying to push Martin back. We didn't think we'd see this, did we, from Challenger? We thought it would be more of a everything beyond the jab. There's a right hand though from Martin again. That's the shot. Always finding a hole.
A little bit scrappy and wild through the last minute of this, but the effort and the intensity has been off the chart. Whether it's the right idea or the right approach, the willingness to stand his ground and try and push Martin back has made the fight more exciting, but it probably has closed the gap for Challenger after the first 2 rounds.
You tend to think, why would you fight? You know, why would you play? This is Martin's sort of fight. But if you can beat the man at his own game, that's a beaten man. And I guess maybe that's the tactic he's looking for here, Challenger. He was never this dancer. I'm trying to make like some sort of dancer because he got a faster hand and longer reach. He was never that. But shut off, good right hand there from Challenger.
Well, that was a 1-2, wasn't it? In and amongst it.
In these sort of all-action fights, where you're trying to break the other guy's will and heart almost, you can just be one punch away from a total momentum swing in the fight. Might just be one good eye-catching shot where you feel, oh, I'm getting... That one hurt him, and then you build on it, and you just try and take the heart from the guy in front of you. As yet, we haven't quite seen either fighter being able to do that, but it's becoming even more raggedy and even more physical. We could be at that point soon of a dip in energy or a dip in intensity.
And if you get caught with a shot that didn't hurt you 2 rounds ago when you're knackered, it has a massive effect. That unraveling process starts, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, good shot there from the Challenger. Oh, what a body shot there. And response from Martin. This is great stuff.
It has been relentless right from the very start. Marcus McDonald with a warning there for Challenger. It's getting intense and personal up close for sure, with a minute to go in this fourth.
Yeah, lovely 1-2, and then a nice little left hook there from Challenger. And that's what you got to do. You got to like feint, draw Martin on, take a little step back, and then let those longer shots go.
And right hand from Challenger, maybe slightly on the inside of the glove on that occasion. The way they came forward, 1-2, back in that exchange now from Martin. More of what we saw in the first couple of rounds.
But when Martin's close, that's when you got to start doing that U-shaped motion. Go from left to right with his body, that pendulum motion. Good right hand from Martin. It's just response after response. You hit me with one, I'm going to hit you back with 2.
Yeah, like a very, very physical game of raising the stakes in poker. One by one, you throw, I'll throw. Here's a bit more. Unrelenting, intense pressure so far through 4 rounds, and surely it's close. Here we go then. Approaching halfway. Oh, that's a good right hand. Short right hand from Challenger. One of the meatier punches of the fight so far. Again, he gets through the guard on this occasion and clips Martin again.
He just closes the distance when he doesn't need to. He's landing with the longer shots, and he can still push him back. He is pushing him back with that. Oh, lovely uppercut from Challenger.
Yeah, big right hand went in there as well.
Oh, a left hook there from Martin with his back against the ropes, right in front of us, right above us.
But he had the success there, Challenger. He took a little half a step back, and it was like just a 3/4 space.
There's almost no room to work.
You can hear the corner, Challenger. Give yourself some space.
And that's Ajmal Bhatt in the corner of Challenger, just to our right.
And Martin's going to not allow him that space. Oh, good right hand from Martin. Lovely shot.
And back comes Challenger with a right hand of his own.
See, I think Challenger's not understanding what good right hand from Challenger. They say you can still push it forward, but you've got to push him, create the space, throw, and then push him back.
These are some of the biggest shots that Challenger's managed to land in the whole fight so far. He got through with another right hand. I think it's 3 or 4 of those that he's landed so far in this round. Surely, George, something's got to give.
Yeah, you would think so, but fatigue must be setting in now. And when fatigue sets in, you know, your punch technique suffers, so therefore your power suffers, and then it ends up becoming this sort of just physical fight on the inside. You know, you think Challenger, if he at this distance that his corner and imploring him to do, he's going to have more success catching him long.
But he needs to keep the distance without giving up ground.
Yeah,
I feel. Oh, look at that from Martin, lovely.
You're dead right, Barry. But once And once challenger creates that distance, Martin just wants to close it, and that's sometimes where he's having the success, because he's breezing in and landing shots on his way in.
Just took a little tiny half step back there. Martin did need to land his hooks.
Got to touch with that jab before you throw that right uppercut. If you touch with that jab, you know where he is. If you miss with that jab, you're too far out. The challenger.
Oh, both landed shots. Left hook from challenger and met almost immediately by the right hand. That was a good response there from Martin, who wings away at the end of the round. Evenly matched once again, tip for tap. Raising of the stakes continued throughout this one.
A couple of good left hooks to finish that round there, the end of the round there from Martin as well.
That was a great right hand from challenger. Set it up, he gave himself the space, and in front of the left. He got it through that right uppercut. The right hook to the body. It's a bit of a dangerous shot. He leaves a lot of that side of his body exposed. His right side of his chin exposed.
Marcus Vidal just warning them to keep it clean up close.
Nice left hook. Just see that head movement when he's coming forward there, Martin.
Oh, lovely little short from off the ropes from challenger. They've both produced a bit of that with their back against the ropes throughout. I wonder how they feel the fight is going.
Exhausted. Oh, good shot.
Oh, that's a big right hand. Almost seemed like it froze challenger momentarily.
He hasn't got the energy to work here. I don't think he's realised, Martin. That was oh. It's going to be a point here.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's a big moment. He did warn him several rounds ago, so it's not coming out of the blue. Even although in some of these exchanges it's difficult to see where the punches are coming from. But that's a point off in the sixth. That could be a significant moment.
Ironically, you might give him that rest. I think he got hurt with the shot, and now I just give him a little bit of rest to recover there for challenger. Might have been worth the point.
Yeah, he just got caught with another left hook.
For me, Martin's got to aim low and just bring that right hand over the top. Everything he's got into it. Nice bit of movement there from challenger.
Just a bit more intensity this round as well. Inspired by that extra point, Martin, but again he walks into squared up by a right uppercut from challenger. There's a left hook as well from the Leicester man.
But he lands some good body shots as well there, Martin. Good uppercut from challenger again.
And a solid jab from challenger. Back goes Martin to the body. It has been one way and another, seesawed throughout this.
Oh, good shot. Look at this.
Oh, nice salvo that. Couple of uppercuts and hooks. Puts his punches together on Martin, and almost a macho roll of the shoulders as he ends that round. He put a lot into it, but he got a lot out of it as well. I think he might be getting to the stage now where he's so close, so competitive, the crowd, and there's plenty of them. Good-natured so far, quite boisterous, but both sets of fans next to each other, well supported, these two fighters. We promised you fight of the night, and it is not disappointing so far. But I think the fans at the stage now where they're probably starting to wonder about the scorecards, wonder how it's been seen. Three right hands get through from challenger, and suddenly they go at it again early on in the seventh.
He gets hit with a shot there, Martin. His head goes back, it looks like he's in trouble, and he fires back like a maniac.
An extraordinary pace. Oh, that's a huge right hand, gets through. And maybe the first serious wobble of the fight for Martin. Again, he tries to fight back. squared with his back against the ropes. He's winging away. You fancy someone may walk onto a big shot.
They're both walking on the big shots and neither one's doing anything about it. It's unbelievable stuff.
They fancy tonight they will fight each other to exhaustion, because some serious leather traded through that first minute and a bit. And I think Challenger, perhaps influenced by what happened in the previous round with the point taken off, motivated, incentivized by that, and he's come out swinging. What an effort from him.
Oh, good shot there from Martin, and again there's Challenger's trying to come forward. He's walking on the shots again.
Oh, wicked left uppercut there from Martin, who has seemingly weathered the storm.
Incredible fight for the neutral fans. If you're on either one of these fighters' side, you got your heart in your mouth at this stage.
Absolutely right.
The resilience from both is just amazing. It really is.
Well, the preparation. I mean, every minute in the gym, every long run, every single ounce spent has been worth it so far. And now it counts down the stretch.
And psychologically, I think Challenger thought he had Martin there. It looked like he did. And the way Martin fought back.
Yeah, Challenger's left eye looks like it's starting to close. Martin's face marked up. The fair skin, it always happens. Bit of blood on the face.
And now it's Martin who's going after Challenger at the end of this round.
Oh, good uppercut from Martin, a good shot.
Yeah, a little flipping short right hook gets through. And Challenger trying to close the distance, buy himself a bit of space, or is he just trying to land his own shots?
How are you supposed to score these rounds?
Impossible. Well, one of the biggest rounds of the fight so far, and both had big moments in it. Are we scoring this?
Oh, mate, I've seen it a long time ago. I'm just enjoying this for what it is.
Absolutely. Let's leave it up to those who are paid to do so as we move into round...
TV scorecards are absolute garbage anyway, isn't it?
Into round 8. There may be another change in the plot, twist in the storyline. The judge is right, that left eye of Challenger's just starting to swell up and close. That's kind of come from nowhere.
The amazing thing is, every time one gets hit with a big shot, they look like they're in trouble for a split second, and then they fire back. You can see how tired they both are. When they get hit, I mean, you wouldn't believe it the way they're still throwing punches, but when they get hit, their body shudders a little bit.
Both getting through again in those exchanges up close. This is a hard fight.
Shot.
Beautiful, short, snappy right hand from Challenger. A miss from Martin, exhausting. And Martin prepared to push his punches out through the pain.
Body shot from Martin.
Yeah, wicked right hand to the body there.
And the uppercut as well there.
Well, we were saying earlier this may be a springboard for the winner. Promoters already thinking rematch.
They just might be. Neither fighter wants to hear that. I promise you that at the end of this, they probably won't want to see each other for a very long time.
A good body shot from Martin.
We still might have a conclusive finish in the closing rounds to take that particular debate, discussion, argument out of the equation. Let's see. Minutes to go in the 8th. Oh, was that a body shot got through from Martin?
It's a short right hand to the chin as well.
Yeah, it feels like a better round for Martin. I think he started it well, and he's
oh, there's a big right hand gets through, George. And another one. Still the legs holding firm and solid-ish for Challenger.
Oh, solid jab.
Yeah, big jab. There's a left hook to the body. Again, the right hook. Oh, big left hook there from Martin. It might just be a weighty Challenger. There's a right hand gets through. 30 seconds to go in the 8th. Big onslaught this from Martin. And for the first time, the legs just buckle and weary and look a little unsteady.
And for the first time, someone tried to hold.
Oh, there's a left hook. Oh, he's tired. There's a wobble. Right hand and a big left hook. And he's against the ropes. And it's over! Right at the end of the 8th. And suddenly something had to give. What an effort.
Fight.
What a fight.
2 minutes and 2 seconds of round number 8. And your winner by TKO and your new Commonwealth Silver Super Welterweight Champion, Jack Martin.
Whatever the title, if ever there was a victory and a win that was hard earned, that was it. And it's Jack Martin who rolls on. Whether he's going to defend his Southern Area title, whether he's going to be able to push towards the English, a vacant title as we speak, whether he goes any higher than that, who knows? But for now, in a sense, who cares? Because tonight we witnessed something rather special, and he's gonna, I hope he's gonna sleep well tonight. There'll be a few aches and pains, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
What is it? The long bath, dark room for a couple of days.
You get out there, you go see your doctor now, you make sure you're all okay. You don't celebrate too much in a war like that. You don't celebrate too much, though we don't go drinking and stuff like that. But you enjoy that victory. There's a well worth rest there. He'll have a fantastic Christmas, I'm pretty sure. And the CJ challenger, right now he's going to be devastated for a little while. It was a hard fight that he thought he might have won. And there's always that balance there. So, you know, the contrast is always high and low, isn't there? It's never in between. But later on, he realised he was in a fantastic fight, and he was in that fight for every second until the end.
Absolutely, he was. George talked about building a fan base at the very start of your career. Fighters have all different reasons for being in the game, winning titles, making money. Some want to be remembered for being in fights like that, and that's one fight that people are going to remember for a while. And towards the tail end of 23, we probably have a late contender for Fight of the Year, and one that might go under the radar that shouldn't.
Yeah, it just might, but I echo Barry's words. It was a joy to witness, and it's one of the best fights I've seen from ringside in a very, very long time. It was a complete display of guts and stamina. I might go on my Rocky montage at this point, but it was brilliant to watch.
Let's hear from the winner. He's with Ali.
Jack, the new Commonwealth Silver Super Welterweight Champion, how does that sound?
That is amazing. Shame it was nearly spoiled all because of the trouble out here, but that has put a proper dampener on what a performance me and CJ put on there, because that takes 2 to tango in there, and that was a great fight. That was one of the best fights I've ever been in, and what a competitor he was, like insane. He showed some super strength in there, and we both put it from the first bell, both just sat in there and put it on each other. And what a geezer. A round of applause to CJ as well.
Yeah, and he walked away from the ring, which was great to see.
Yeah, sorry, by the way, I never would have celebrated like that on the ropes if I thought he was hurt. I didn't know he was hurt and had to be seen to. I never would have celebrated like that, so I apologise for that to his fans and to him.
But no, CJ is all right, he walked away. But what a fight you both put in there. All action, non-stop action from the opening bell. Is that what you were expecting from that fight?
I was expecting him to sit back, look stylistic, and just try and outbox me. And I knew that if I gave him that space and that room to move and didn't slip his shots on my way in and put it on him, then it will grow in confidence and it will look good all night. So the game plan was to just tuck up a bit tighter, get inside, slip them jabs and land my shots, and when I do land my shots, come with 3s and 4s. And luckily enough, at the end there, it worked.
Yeah, throughout the fight, you both looked hurt at different stages. Did you feel like you were hurt at any point?
No, I mean, when you're in there, you get buzzed. Yeah, you definitely get buzzed, but shake them off. As I said in the last fight, it's the conditioning. You train solidly for that to get your condition in a shape that you can take them shots and recover quick. And I felt like I recovered well. And similar to him, I think when I hurt him 2 or 3 times, and I think he recovered really well. And luckily at the end there, I hurt him and I managed to capitalise on it and get him out.
Yeah, you got him out of there right at the end of the 8th round. As you were going through the fights, he was taking some heavy shots from you. Did you think that maybe you wouldn't be able to get him out of there early?
I thought I'd wear him down eventually. If I knew I could keep that pace going for 10 rounds, but it was whether he could keep the pace going. And I think where he maybe fatigued a little bit, and I managed to land the shots and come back quicker and land more shots. So I think that's how I got him out of there in the end. But yeah, I threw some big shots and I was landing with them from early on, and he did absorb them. And so I was surprised I didn't hurt him a bit more. But yeah.
Well, it was a fantastic performance. You've got the belt. What is the plan? What is next for you? What are you wanting?
Well, I'll have to speak to Lee in that, but I mean, Sam, who you know very well, of course. Sam Giddy, I spoke to him before the fight, and he said, mate, if you get through this, why not? Why not? Like, we do it next year. I mean, that'd be great. If he gave me that opportunity, I'd be like grateful for that. It gives me an opportunity to earn some decent money for my family, and to not be on these ticket deals and like I can get on the boxer shows and stuff like, and start earning some decent money for my family, because I've had 10 fights now. What's that? 10 fights, 9 wins, 4 knockouts, 7 50-50s. How much more do I have to prove myself that I deserve to be in these fights?
Well, hopefully you'll get a big opportunity next year, but enjoy the title for now. Well done.
I appreciate it. Thank you.